This is Herowarz, so let me say right away that I gave this game a 10. I think this game, for what it's doing, is like perfect. It does everything so damn well. This is one of the best games I've played like in forever. Like, this is so amazing. Okay, so it's an MMO, right? It's an MMO, it's an action MMORPG. So you have all the aspects of like a instance-based MMO that you've played before, but also you have like this grand story, right? Like you can see right here. And I go ahead and skip it anyway. And this is all in Japanese? I don't know enough about the phonetics of the language to differentiate. I could have sworn I heard a 감사합니다 in there somewhere though, and that's thank you in Korean. Or maybe it's goodbye in Korean. I don't know. I think it's thank you, 감사합니다. But anyway, so like the production quality across the board is so great. Like, I really like this game, as you'll hear about 10,000 times throughout this video. Right now, so it's an action MMORPG, like I said. It combines the aspects of MMOs you played before with a great story and these characters and like a very, very fast-paced combat scenarios. And they actually bring objectives to the table, which is so great, which you'll see later. And as you can see on that bottom bar, there's a ton of skills. And I mean, I was already having fun with just like 1 or 2, 3 skills. And like, the thought of having like 15 skills to rotate through is just simply incredible. And you can already hear like the hype building in my voice because I just can't stop playing this game. And it's amazing. Right now it's in closed beta, but you can purchase a Founders Pack for $10 to get in. And I highly recommend you do. I think this is a really big MMO that's shaping up, and you should definitely try and get in on the ground floor. It looks like my thing is stuttering a little bit, but that's not. It doesn't actually stutter in game. It's silky smooth in game. So you can see here, I'm just like tearing through like a dozen people. Oh, it's so good. And it's like, I'm pretty sure it's 60 frames a second, so it looks amazing. And like all the animations are great, like the whole thing is just so good. Like a lot of these MMOs try to cut corners by like only putting 1 or 2 frames of animation per like move, or something silly like that. Nope, this is full on. Like, it just looks so good in every aspect. And I actually only have it on medium graphics because I want to maximize my frame rate. So you can put this up even higher and just go crazy with how good it can look. And I'm sure as you get further and further along, it may seem like the bloom and the effects is a little bit limited at this, like right now, compared to a lot of games. But as you get further into the game, you are going to see a whole lot more of that. And that's combined with, tons of enemies on the screen and other players. Like, this guy is a random player that just joined up with me randomly. Like, I'm almost entirely certain he's a random, real person. And there's already a ton of people, like, in the central lobbies that you can, like, talk to and check out. So you can choose from 1 of 5 characters. There's one that like Pantheon or like Gladiator looking dude. He does look like Pantheon though. And then you have this guy that I picked as a dual sorting dude. Very fast attacks. He's kind of your like DPS frontline fighter kind of guy. And then you see I have this like special move that kind of, I guess, like someone's like, I don't know, it's like inner demon or something. Like, it's so interesting. Like, I can't wait to see what that's all about. Like, surely I'm almost entirely positive that this is gonna have like long-term like ramifications on like your personal story, which I assume changes from person to person because my character portrait shows up in a lot of the cutscenes. And once again, there is stuttering on my video, but it's not actually in game. Like, that would be almost a deal breaker for me, but luckily it's just on the video recording side. I guess it was maxing out my CPU, I suppose, for something. I don't know. That's not to say it's a CPU heavy game. I think I was just running too many Google Chrome tabs at the time. This is the boss. So you got a boss dude. He's huge. He's got tons of health bars. You have to work together with your buddy there to take him down, and like, so that move is kind of useless to me, which is kind of unfortunate. It's the one that kind of like drags a separate target away. I have to assume that's for like getting yourself out of combat more than anything else, which is strange. But anyway, so we're gonna beat up this dude. He's cool looking, he's unique, the whole thing looks great. Like, the skin looks so good. And it could look even better. And that stuttering is really annoying me. And then it zooms in when he dies. This is so great. And you can pick up all these loot, and then you have a bit more story here on the side. And the voice quality, as you'll see later, I'll shut up for the entire segment later. But the voiceover production is phenomenal. Like, you know, this is like anime, like anime level voice production. It's so good. Oh, and like the writing is okay. It's not like incredibly cringy like a lot of these games have. Like all the menus are great. It's all like the entire game is incredibly responsive. What else? The sound design is okay. It's not particularly anything amazing. The variety is great. There's a bunch of equipment. I haven't seen any microtransactions. There's not a whole ton of UI either blocking your screen, which a lot of MMOs will do, and this doesn't do that. I can level up all these skills, so you constantly have like something going for you. There's also, it looked like I saw costumes and pets in there as well, so that's just stuff to add to your to collect or to work towards. Admittedly, these kind of cutscenes could be a little bit better. I think you can just go on and do a full screen instead of... Yeah, because see, I can't even move. Maybe if I can move and then it would talk, I guess. It's a little bit weird. That's not to say it's necessarily bad, it's just strange. And, you know, it could be better if these character portraits were actually, like, animated. But if there's going to be a lot of characters... I mean, at a base level, these character portraits do look great. But that's just... like pretty minor complaints, really. I'm just like finding anything I could think of to like knock against the game because I was just, you know, having so much fun with it. Like the hour or so I played initially just flew by. Well, mostly the initial tutorial section was a little bit slow, but otherwise it was pretty great. So now we've got another one of me in here. We're gonna be shredding through these dudes. So we went from, you know, like a daytime like farmers market kind of thing. Now we're like in the city at night, so it looks like there's gonna be a nice varied environmental selection. So this is different. So instead of just slash, which I mean is great, don't get me wrong, but it also has this aspect of playing the objective, which is something like it's so foreign to this like market. So so to have it in here is so weird, but such a nice change of pace. So I really want it to be like. So you're match made with a couple of people, and then you kind of communicate with each other. Like, all right, I'm gonna be the guy who's like, you know, destroying the mirror. You're gonna be the guy who's leading these mobs away, okay? And then you're gonna be the one, you know, spotting stuff. I don't know. It's just it looks like there's so much potential with what you can do. Sorry. And there's 5 classes. Like I was saying earlier, I didn't actually check out every single class. Now there's the gladiator dude, which I imagine is just like your front line warrior tank kind of dude. You have my double-edged slashy dude, which is going to be like a frontline DPS dude, and then you have what is it? You have like a gunner in the back lane, and then there's 2 more classes. I completely forget what they are, but they looked equally as cool. It actually like, oh yeah, there's like a samurai dude with like a katana, and then there's one more. I forget what it is, but like I had a tough time deciding which character I want to go with because they all look great, and I can't wait to get to play with them too, because this is just like, I think if there was loot, this would just basically be like an MMO Diablo. I mean, Diablo is already kind of an MMO, but it would be combining another aspect of another cool aspect of another cool game, you know. Oh, that's a lot to talk about. It's just like, this is just a 12 minute video of me gushing over this game. This is amazing. I really wasn't expecting a lot from some of the screenshots, but really, and even in this video, you may not get like the feeling like, oh, this is just a hack and slash MMO, but really like, it feels like a AAA like action game. It feels so good. Just to, like the mash your left click button as you like, and you know, every once in a while do a spell rotation to just tear through waves after waves of these dudes. And what's cool is like your abilities will actually like group them together for you. So like if I press the E button, it does like this wide sweeping slash, and whatever doesn't die gets grouped up into this one little space. So you can just like go to town like wrecking them with your left click, and then you right click and you like double cross through the room. Oh, it's great. Okay, so I'm gonna shut up for this voice production thing coming up soon.
넌 누구니?
알아서 뭐해?
그럴 순 없다.
싫은데?
건방진 청소년이.
귀찮게 하네. 비행 청소년은.
It's so good. And then like look, this is the boss battle. Instead of just like hacking and slashing in a regular boss battle, there's actually like an added aspect to it. It's like it's so minor, and so many games have done stuff like this. But to incorporate it, like, I mean, one, in the MMO genre, and two, like, in this, like, you know, dumb, like, quote-unquote, dumbed-down action MMO, like, it's just, they're not just, like, going for quick cash. They're actually in it to make a good game, and I love that. Like, granted, like, I'm used to Guild Wars 2, which has great world boss battles, and, like, I'm getting the same feeling here, like, these bosses, like, and this is just the first two bosses, right? And I'm already getting the feeling, like, that there is so much effort put into this, so much love, so much passion. It's so amazing.
보이스, 영상 확인해봐. 지피는 있어. 일단 신병을 구속하도록 하자.
뭐야? 뭘 짚었어? 나의
너 같은 일반인이 감당할 만한 정보가 아니다. 때가 되면
It's great. Herowarz, it's really great. You have to download about 15. Oh. So you have to download like 15 download things, but it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. And like the $10 founder pack, nothing. And I believe it's actually going to be free to play after the closed beta. But I mean, man, you want to get in as soon as possible on this thing. It's pretty great. Best MMO I played in a very long, like the best MMO I played since what? Guild Wars, probably. And that was 2 years ago. Anyway, pretty much 10, pretty much perfect. Play this game. Thanks for watching.